Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're decoding a piece of plastic that might just be the absolute perfect starting point for your financial journey. We're looking at the ICICI Bank Platinum Chip Credit Card. Look, if you're a young professional, a recent graduate, or really anyone stepping into the world of credit for the very first time, this Explainer was built specifically for you. We're going to strip away all the marketing fluff and look at the hard numbers to see exactly what this starter card actually offers.
Okay, let's dive right into this. The absolute biggest selling point of this card is its lifetime free label. But what does that actually mean for your wallet? Well, it means there is literally zero joining fee when you sign up, and zero annual renewal fees for as long as you hold the account. You aren't paying a premium just for the privilege of keeping the card in your pocket. This is incredibly appealing for a first-time user who just wants to build a credit history without carrying any of that annoying overhead cost.
Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Meet the ICICI Platinum Card. 2. Zero fees and real costs. 3. Earning your reward points. 4. Redeeming points and true value. 5. Eligibility and application criteria. And 6. Final verdict, pros and cons. Let's get into it.
Starting off with Section 1, meet the ICICI Platinum Card Entry-Level Everyday Savings.
So who is this card actually built for? It's custom built for individuals seeking a highly affordable, secure, secondary card to handle everyday expenses. It heavily targets three main spending categories: dining out, buying fuel, and your regular shopping. Plus, from a security standpoint, it comes with an embedded microchip. This is a great feature because it provides enhanced protection against counterfeiting and duplication, requiring a PIN for all your in-person transactions at merchant outlets. It's simple, it's secure, and it's straightforward.
Moving right along to Section 2, Zero Fees and Real Costs, the true price of free.
In a perfect world, your joining fee, nil. Your annual renewal fee, also nil. And because it's genuinely lifetime free, there are no stress-inducing spend-based waivers to worry about. You don't have to force yourself to spend $50,000 or $1 lakh every year just to keep the card free. But remember, this is only the case when you use the card perfectly. What happens when things don't go according to plan?
Well, that brings us to this staggering number right here, 45%. If you carry a balance on this card, meaning you only pay the minimum due instead of the full bill, or, heaven forbid, you withdraw cash from an ATM using this card, you will be hit with a massive 3.75% interest rate per month. That compounds to a 45% interest rate per annum. It is a severe penalty and a very harsh reminder that a free card can become incredibly expensive very quickly if you don't clear your dues on time every single month.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast between the promoted cost and the hidden costs. Yes, the annual fee is zero. We've established that. But on the flip side, you've got a 3.5% foreign currency markup. That means every single time you swipe this card internationally or buy something online in a foreign currency, you are paying a 3.5% premium just to make the transaction happen. On top of that, taking out cash from an ATM incurs a fee of 500 rupees or 2.5% of the amount, whichever is higher. And if you are late on a payment, those fees can reach up to 1,300 rupees. You absolutely have to understand these terms.
Let's shift our focus to the more positive side of things in Section 3, earning your reward points, everyday accrual.
This is basically the core engine of the card. For every 100 rupees you spend on general retail transactions, you earn 2 reward points. However, if you're paying for utilities, like your electricity or water bill, or if you're paying insurance premiums, that rate drops down to just 1 reward point per 100 rupees spent. It's a pretty modest earning rate, honestly, but you do have to remember, you aren't paying an annual fee to participate in this rewards program.
But hey, the points are really only half the story. You also get the secondary perks that offer instant savings without relying on points at all. Through the ICICI Bank Culinary Treats program, you can get up to 15% off at over 2,500 partner restaurants across India. That's a real game changer for dining out. Plus, when you buy fuel at HPCL stations, you get a 1% fuel surcharge waiver. Just a quick heads up though, this fuel waiver only kicks in for transactions between 400 and 4,000 rupees. Honestly, these secondary perks are often where the real immediate value of the card lies for a beginner.
All right, on to arguably the most crucial part of this explainer, Section 4, redeeming points and true value, the math decoded.
So, the crucial point we need to establish is this specific number, 25 paise. No matter how you actually choose to use your points, whether you want cashback, a statement credit, or shopping vouchers, one single reward point on this card translates to exactly 0.25 rupees. To put that into perspective for you, if you spend 100 rupees on retail to earn 2 points, you are effectively getting 50 paise back in value. That works out to exactly a 0.5% return on your retail spending.
But wait, we absolutely have to look at this massive warning label here. A redemption fee of 99 rupees plus GST, which is the goods and services tax, applies to every single reward point redemption request you make. Think about the math on that for a second. If you want to redeem, say, 400 points, which we just learned is worth 100 rupees, you would be charged 99 rupees plus GST just to process the request. You'd literally lose money. This fee structure means you absolutely must hoard your points and redeem them in large batches for it to make any mathematical sense whatsoever.
Okay, so once you've saved up enough points to finally justify that 99 rupee fee, here is how you actually claim them. You can call their dedicated phone lines for direct cashback or physical gifts. Or if you prefer, you can use the bank's online portal to apply points directly as a statement credit to pay down your monthly bill. You can also exchange them for vouchers across tons of lifestyle categories like travel, home appliances, beauty, and fashion. The options are super flexible, provided you've done the math first.
Let's get practical now. In Section 5, Eligibility and Application Criteria, who qualifies?
Honestly, one of the most accessible parts of this entire card is the income requirement. Whether you are a salaried employee pulling in a regular paycheck or a self-employed individual hustling with your own small business, the barrier to entry is identical and remarkably low. You only need a minimum stable income of 20,000 rupees per month. This high level of accessibility is exactly why this piece of plastic is categorized as a prime starter card.
Beyond that 20,000 rupee income threshold, the primary applicant must be an Indian citizen between 21 and 65 years old. If you want to give a supplementary or add-on card to a family member, they just need to be over 18. You'll need a decent credit score and standard proofs of your identity, address, and income. And the best part, if you apply online through their website, the entire process is totally paperless, no physical documents required at all.
And that brings us to the end. Section 6, Final Verdict, Pros and Cons.
And this brilliantly illustrates the exact trade-off you are making with this card. On the pro side, you're getting a genuinely lifetime free card with decent base points, excellent dining discounts up to 15%, fuel waivers at HPCL, and easy EMI options to pay off large purchases over time. But you have to look at the cons. You're penalized by that 99 rupee plus GST redemption fee eating right into your rewards. You face a high 3.5% Forex markup for international spends, and you're threatened by a punishing 45% annual interest rate and high cash advance fees if you ever mismanage your balance.
So, we've laid out the facts, we've done the math, and we've exposed the hidden costs directly from the source. The lifetime free aspect is a fantastic safety net for beginners, absolutely. But the redemption fees and those high interest rates demand disciplined, careful usage. Knowing everything we've decoded today, you really have to ask yourself, does your everyday spending actually align with these benefits? Or are those hidden fees a total deal breaker for your financial habits? Take a hard look at your wallet, and thanks for joining us on this explainer.